Hello guys, it is very dark. I apologise for the terrible picture. The car noises outside. I am outside the cinema. I'm about to go in and see Thanksgiving. I haven't been to the cinema in what feels like ages, so I'm really looking forward to checking this out. I'll let you guys know what I think when I return. On my lonesome folks in the screen of my own. Fan dabby dozy. Hello, 'tis next day, folks. I came out of the cinema and it was really dark, so I couldn't give you my review about Thanksgiving, and I did really want to chat to you about it, which is why I've waited till today. So, as my friend Strange Monkey says, it's a miracle. I liked something that is quite divisive at the moment. I'm getting a lot of reviews. I'm watching a lot of reviews about Thanksgiving that is very polar opposite. It's like, this movie's awful and this movie's fantastic. I went in thinking, oh, it's going to be another one of these movies that I really don't like. And how wrong was I? I love this. Now, to sort of get across, I have watched reviews of people that hated this, but they said it was really funny. So if it was a comedy, then yeah, thumbs up. But as a horror, terrible. Surely this was meant to be funny. It was written, it had to be meant to be funny because it was so funny. So obviously the movie is centered around Thanksgiving in a small town. There is a store that's opening, Black Friday sales. These people jostling and fighting and being aggressive and violent because the first 100 people in got a free waffle iron, was it called? And it's like, oh, for Christ's sake, it's ridiculous. So the movie's really good at sort of like making you feel an emotion towards these characters immediately. You just get so frustrated at these people. You just don't mind if horrible things happen to them. That maybe sounds awful. But this movie just, once it started, it didn't let up. I really struggle with horror and comedy together. I always have done. I just don't feel, for the most part, that they're genres that should go together. If I watch a horror, I want to watch something that really frightens me, that really freaks me and creeps me out. And on the flip side, if I want to watch a comedy, I don't want it to have horror undertones to it. Occasionally it really works. Shaun of the Dead would be an example. Evil Dead would be another example. But this one, for me personally, really worked. Now, I will say to start with, it wasn't frightening at all. I didn't find anything frightening about this movie. But the effects, the gore effects, were absolutely incredible. If you're the kind of person, when you see a particularly gory, over-the-top kill, that laughs or cheers or like, wow, you're gonna love this. I was in the cinema by myself watching this, and some of the kills in this, the makeup was astounding. There's one particular one. It's not a central character or anything. It's just something that happens in the midst of a parade to a policeman in a car. And it's fabulous. Just the makeup, I'm like, oh my God, that's brilliant. Little touches that are put in. Obviously, there's a bit with a thermometer, which Sin from Sin's Corner had referenced, which is brilliant. I won't tell you what happened, but look out for the thermometer. Just everything, the little jokes, it's like there's going to be no leftovers. It's little tiny tongue-in-cheek references were brilliant. Patrick Dempsey was really good as the copper in this. Gina Gershon, my first ever girl crush, is in this. Absolutely beautiful. She's not in it for very long, unfortunately. I thought all the acting was spot on. I like the characters. I don't think it was meant to be particularly deep or challenging intellectually in any way. It was just, this sounds all kinds of sick, it was just a feel-good horror movie. It was over the top. The effects are exactly what you want to see. They were fabulous. The characters were in some cases quite exaggerated to make you feel a particular way. That scene where, now I should have looked up character names and I haven't, I apologise. The guy that's like, you know, with the leather jacket and the denim over the rocker that sells guns, he was my favourite character. I loved him. The scene where he's outside the party and the kids that come up to the door don't know who Black Sabbath are, cracked me up. As a rock fan, as a metal fan, it's so spot on. If you are a diehard Sabbath fan, and he's talking about Ozzy Osbourne and Ronnie James Dio and these Who's Black Sabbath. It's just so exactly what that person would do, what the character would do. I loved it. It was just a little touch that's like, mwah, fantastic. I loved it. So yeah, I can't tell you anything I didn't like about this movie. It was fast moving. The effects were incredible. It really made me laugh, and making me laugh at horror is an ask, and this did it. It's right up there for me. I have to score this one a 4 out of 5. Um, Obviously, like I say, it doesn't challenge massively intellectually. It is a little bit predictable, but it worked for me, guys. It's maybe a personal thing. This one was right up my street. I really enjoyed it. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know below what you thought of the movie, and I will be back next week for my usual weekly watches. Over and out from Lisa Loves.